everybody! Happy Thursday! So it was about time that I did another pregnancy vlog as I am nearing my third trimester. I'm finishing up my second trimester, so now I am more than halfway and I'm feeling very large. You hear so many different things and you get so much advice from so many people, and what I kept hearing is your second trimester is the best you'll ever feel. And I have to say, you know, I felt pretty good. I can't complain. I don't have many complaints. I would say I've had a pretty easy pregnancy, but there have been some challenges in the second trimester. Lately I've just been growing and growing, and so I've been really feeling the growing pains. It's kind of as if my whole stomach feels like it's just being, kind of the muscles are being stretched and ripping open, and so I've had a lot of tummy soreness, and but it's all supposedly normal, and I've talked to the midwives and I'm doing great. I'm on track, you know, growth wise. I'm like just right about right at the measurement that I should be. But I feel massive. And I know that's probably something every pregnant woman can commiserate with. So if I'm talking to any pregnant women out there, girl, I feel you. Oh my gosh. It felt so good to take a shower today and put on makeup and just feel good in your own skin. For the most part, I feel really good as a pregnant woman, and I feel my body's doing the right things. But there are some days when you just feel so huge. As many of you saw, we took a big trip to the East Coast for Christmas and the New Year. We have family down in Pennsylvania and then took the train up to New York. And we're in the city for 5 days, and it was so much fun. But I really wore myself out. At the time, I didn't really think about it. I was just walking everywhere. It was freezing. I had my extra large pea coat that I bought for the trip. I didn't really ever get a good night's sleep on our trip. So when I got back, I was hoarse the day I got back, and then all of a sudden I just got this massive cold. There were a few pregnant women on the plane, and we would walk by each other in the aisles, and it was pretty funny. I definitely want to show you my belly because it's growing and he is getting really big and stretching me out. So I'll definitely give you a good belly shot at the end of my vlog. The nursery is coming along. It's actually really crammed with stuff right now, but I've started just putting all the pieces in the room. So I'll give you a glimpse of it. It's pretty crazy. Okay, I'm nervous to even show you guys this, but whoa. Ah! Okay, so this bed is actually from the other room. But I've got all the little stuff piling up, all my prints, and I think this is our crib maybe. And I've got baby gifts, our little onesie we brought back from New York. It's kind of a mess in here, but it's gonna be beautiful when it's done. So as you get bigger, you notice there are certain things you can't do as well as you thought you could. Simple things like bending over to tie your shoes. Hey love.
Yeah.
Could you tie this for me?
Yes.
Can
you not reach it?
Get down there.
Oh, Rainy's gonna help too.
Thank you, honey.
Oh.
Thank you.
She thinks we're going on a sojourn.
Or trying to reach something on the top shelf in the kitchen.
What are you doing? I can get that.
Could you reach this for me?
Yes.
Struggling. Thank you. Some of my clothes don't fit the way they used to. And I had a really fun time bra shopping. My jaw dropped when I saw what size I had increased to. But that's the fun part, right, ladies? Or should I say, that's the fun part for your husbands, right? Anyway, life is good. I would say I'm doing great, and we're getting more and more excited about the day that our little boy arrives. Starting to sign up for birthing classes, and we're really looking forward to that whole process. But we're really realizing he's going to be here sooner than we think. I know Peter and I are still really overwhelmed by it. In the end, we're just in awe about what's happening to my body, and when we were on our trip, we kept thinking, I can't believe this little man is with us walking through the city. And it's really weird because it's one of those things you're anticipating and you have 9 months to prepare for, and you kind of think, you know, once he's here, then I can have that physical connection and then I'll see him and I'll know him. But the amazing part is he's been with me this whole time, and knowing that he's just right here with me is just surreal. We've been talking to him and singing to him. Peter has a special song that he sings to him, and he usually responds, so that's really cool. One really exciting thing that's happened in this trimester is that he's been moving a lot. So we've had a lot of movement, a lot of kicking and turning, and I don't really know what he's doing in there yet, and I still don't know where his position is. I can't tell like where his bottom or his head or his arms or legs are, but I get these little, sometimes they're not very comfortable, but other times they're just such an awesome feeling. We were sitting in the theater in New York watching Newsies. If you know that show, it's a bunch of amazing dancing, pretty much an all-male cast. And during one of the huge dance numbers, he was just kicking and kicking. That was a really exciting moment, and Peter was feeling my tummy during the show, and we were both so excited. I don't know if this feeling will ever get old. It's just a really awesome feeling, knowing that our son is right there and communicating with us and just trying to get comfortable in there. Thank you so much for watching, you guys. I appreciate everyone's support. When I had a cold, I was appreciating all your tweets and kind thoughts, and I'm just so excited to keep sharing this journey with you. I'll be back next week, and I'm going to show you a little bit more of our New York trip. We had such a great time, and I got some really great footage, and so I want to show you a little bit more of our trip. And then I have a really exciting musical collab coming up. My first collab outside of working with Peter, and I will only give you one hint. So I'm singing with a girl who's on YouTube. She works with an amazing voice teacher, and her voice teacher is like so good. So if her voice teacher is that good, then she'll probably be really good. So I'm really excited to work with her. So that'll be fun. So we'll be bringing you that music video later in the month. I can't wait to bring you more music and more vlogs. And thank you again for following, and I will see you next week. Bye, you guys. Okay, I promised a belly shot, so here it is. Here's my front view, and then the side. He's really in there. It's crazy. And it's just gonna get bigger and bigger. Oh boy. Say hi, everybody. Baby boy Hollens, say hello. Thanks for watching, you guys. See you next week.